Crew Legacy, there we go. Recruiting I can do for right now, or at least until after this game. So, big keys to just get through this game. And then I could deal with some more recruiting. 66, that's pretty good. I mean, pretty good against us at least. Like, I won't have to worry too much about them being that much better. 4-11, that's nice. That is the most, like, basic of logos. Like, someone that feels like clip art logos. Like, we're just gonna find some clip art of basic lines, and then we're gonna put the initials in there, and that will be our college's logo. It looks like it should be like a finance company or something.
The Tigers control the opening tip, and we'll get this one started.
All right, let's see if I can remember the.
Passes it to the corner.
There we go. Okay.
Backs in.
I remember how this goes now.
Puts it up. Drains the first bucket of the game.
It always takes me a second to try to get. It always ends up taking me like a few minutes to discern between college hoops and NBA. Just the key differences between all of them are just the differences in control styles. Makes this a little bit harder.
He's off on the second.
There you go. Get down the court. Oh, wow. I don't know if they tried very hard. Oh, come on.
Here comes the double team.
Box him in.
Number 15 throws it up. Can't get the three-pointer to fall. How about the hustle of the little guys? Pulling it away from the big fellas. Robertson backs him down.
That's a mismatch. I'll take that. Is this the guy who's really... Yeah, he's got that really long shot.
The first.
That's all right. I've started to get used to them. He's the center I'm not too fond of being on the team. The other center's good, though. I think it's this one. Yeah, Dandridge. He's good.
They're going to double team him. Bell has it on the corner. Dandridge corrals the miss inside.
This is turning out pretty well for us right now.
Backs him down.
Let's try to get a...
Leads him with the pass.
Try to get a good...
Rose.
There we go.
Connects. They extend the lead.
I'm going to get a good play going here.
They're bringing the double team. Number 34, way up court. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Tracy Wolfson, for an update.
This is a very good start to the game.
Before the game, I talked to Coach Wilson.
Oh, my goodness.
These two teams complement each other so well, especially in the talent level of their respective players. He said he'd be surprised if either side is able to pull out too much of a big lead, solely because they're so well.
Oh, there you go. Nice. We're just going to abuse them in the paint, I think. This is going to be most of the game. I'm liking how this game is starting, honestly. One little free throw so far. I can take this as a potential win.
Left wing. Dumps it off.
Keep it going like this. This could probably be my best game.
Didn't fall by Bell.
This obviously
there you go.
Wanted to start the game, Vern. They're already forcing themselves into a
Jesus, what a start. What a start.
He called for a timeout. He wants to make sure that everyone is working together out there.
Jackson inbound.
That's how you know they're pissed. They're not thrown in any particular direction, but at you.
He's double teamed. Passes it to the wing.
There you go. He'll make. No, he won't make that. I saw the 3 bars and made assumptions.
That's not his shot. A bit of an offensive liability if he continues to put it up from there. Robertson tosses it up.
Jesus, we haven't really missed much, if anything, yet, have we?
The Panthers will get this one back.
This is going to make our team look pretty damn good. See if we can't. Come on. Come on.
Number 22 has it left side. It's blocked. Get it out of
Jesus,
there,
what a
big fella.
block.
You have to protect the lane, and that time they tried to sneak one through on him. The big guy has spoken.
Ah, I forced that one. I don't know why I forced that one either. We've been doing just fine.
Number 34. Here's the spin move. Picked clean.
He showed great hands on
Got
that
it.
steal. His man wasn't protecting the ball. He just snatched it away from him.
Come on.
Robertson backs down.
Abuse him. Oh, come on. That's how you have to finish that. You don't just back him down that hard in the lane and then not actually do it. Danta, how's it going?
Number 34. Nice little crossover. Get it out of there, big fella.
There you go.
Have to protect the lane, and that time they tried to sneak
See if
one
we
through
can't.
on him. The big
There you
guy
go.
has spoken.
Make it this time. Oh, my goodness.
Jackson. Denver.
Oh, they still can't make it on us. Holy crap. This is getting a little sad. Holy crap.
Prairie View has been on the wrong side of this long run, and Tracy's got a report for us.
See if we can't.
Oh!
Damn, I thought we were actually able to get them on that one.
Thanks, Tracy.
Let's keep the emphasis on defense here. If we keep the emphasis on defense, we can
The Panthers will bring in some players
turn this
off the
into
bench.
quite the blowout.
They're going to double team him. Number 1 from about 19 feet.
Jeez.
Off the front rim and out.
They just don't have the luck.
Get a cleaner look. Last shot laid in by Rose. Here's the double team.
Oh, we didn't give him
Number
enough
1
space
ends it off.
we didn't put enough space between them. That's all right.
Goes up. Can't convert.
Oh, now they're going to score another point. At least one.
And he makes the first. The Tigers will bring out some reserves.
Damn. I was doing a pretty good job of keeping him to a single point.
And he'll come away
Nope.
1 of 2. Rose tosses it up court. Hobbs dumps it down
There you
low.
go. Nope.
Backs in.
You don't want that to work.
Left wing. Shoots
Oh, there you go.
Knocks it down from three-point range. And they now go up by 20.
What a game this is going to be. See
Number
if we
50.
can't change this up here somehow.
Dishes to the wing.
Oh, yeah, I
Puts
think
it
he
up.
might have. No, he doesn't have that
Favor
one.
with his own three. The
They just don't have any of that momentum swinging their way
Still
right now.
somehow couldn't get it to go. Wheeler backs
See if
him
we
down.
can't. Keep backing them down in the lane until they
Pass, top of the key.
actually stop
Hopeless
us.
Dumps it off. Wheeler.
Ooh. Ooh, you don't want that.
Full net.
You don't want me backing down that hard.
Inbounds the ball.
This post game has been insane. It makes me feel like I've accomplished
doubled up.
something with this post game.
Number 1 from the baseline. Hits it.
Hey, you made one.
But they're still behind by 20.
Great job.
Right around 6 minutes left in the half. Has it in the paint. With the hook shot. Perfect shot by Wheeler.
Not this has been a very good start to the game. Let's see. Come on.
Prairie
Trap
View
him.
has
Trap
not
him.
been able to shut down the inside
Trap him.
game at all. Tracy is by their bench with a report.
What was that pass? Like he caught it but then immediately like bounced it over to him.
Sounds like he'd rather have
I don't know what that
some fouls
was.
called than to keep giving up all those easy baskets.
All right, Tracy.
Face is killing me. Still full of mosquito bites. I've been having to deal with that for the last couple of days. After a very long weekend.
Here
Come
comes
on.
the double team. Jackson ends it off. Number 15 passes to the top of the key.
Oh, he still couldn't make it. And
Misses the first.
all right,
The Tigers are going to shake things up a little bit with some
still
subs.
doing a good job against them here. We got some good guys in the.
And he's going to come away empty from the line.
Ah.
Moving the paint on that last shot
That's
by
all right.
Jackson.
They'll need to
That's
make
how it's
something.
done. If you can't sky
It's only right that they make something on us.
To make the jumper. Boy, a tough shot to get that past the D. Last attempt off the mark by Robertson. Hopes free.
Oh.
But it's recovered by number 1. Almost a 3-point opportunity.
Damn, so many fouls.
Go to the line for 2.
I'm not the biggest fan of that right now. We're allowing him to actually score points, and that's not something I'm too keen on. We've been doing a pretty damn good job thus far. I want to keep that going.
The Tigers have got a nice lead.
Ooh!
Robertson shoots.
Now we'll force fouls on them.
Has picked up his first foul of the game.
Oops.
Can't get the first.
Damn. That's all right. Grab that. Ah.
Up on the second. Takes it up. Gets a piece.
Oh, where's the foul on that?
Resistance. You got to come strong with that fella in there.
I thought that was a little too much contact for just a straight up block.
Number 1 takes it up. Gently drops
Ah,
it.
damn it.
And they're now
Don't
down
do this,
by
guys.
16.
Don't do this, guys.
To the bucket.
This is not a good start. We were doing so amazing. Don't screw it up now. There you go.
Jammed in by Dandridge.
Send it in. What a move from this fella.
Rob, how's it going? You came in at a very good time. I started off amazingly. Oh my God.
A superior effort to fight through the foul and put it down.
How?
Strong move, Vernon.
I think my guy actually hit that one in. I'm pretty sure that's how that just worked. I had been doing a good job at kicking their asses. Now they seem to figure out how to play basketball again, so it's not as good as it was. But we're still doing a pretty bang-up job.
They bring their lead to 17. Number 22.
Oh!
Answers right back with a dunk of his own. He's got 3. Leads him with
See
the
if we
pass.
can't.
Feeds it to the right. Backs down. Robertson
There you go.
pulls the trigger.
Oh,
Too
damn it.
strong.
How have I been? I've been all right. It's been a long weekend. I meant to stream on Saturday and on Sunday, and I did neither.
Gets it.
Mostly due to just doing a bunch of crap all weekend and then sleeping. I was doing a bunch of crap Saturday. I was going to stream, and then I just got tired. And I knew I was going to have to be up kind of early in the day because I went to a friend's, one of his kids, a good friend of mine, his kid had his 2nd birthday. So that was like my Sunday. And then a whole bunch of other stuff I had to do on Sunday. And I was just exhausted after a while. And I was ready to stream on Sunday, and then I'm like, I'm just going to take a nap before I stream. And that was at like 11 o'clock. The next thing I know, it's like 4 in the morning, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm not going to stream.
Number 34 catches it out left. They're bringing the double team.
So yeah, it's been a long weekend.
That's exactly what they
But
wanted
fun.
with that double. He couldn't see the floor and just turned it over.
Ah,
Last 18 play was off the
shit.
mark by Copeland.
Great job to swarm the
on,
jump shooter
guys.
on that play. That's how you lock your man up.
Releases. The leader inside was offline.
There you
by
go.
Chapman.
There you go.
Left in the first half.
He's
All right,
gotta
back
make
it down.
that shot, Vern.
All right, he
No
doesn't want to move.
excuses.
You back him down.
Dandridge backs in.
Actually, here, you
Higgins
just take the
with
shot.
Drops it in for
They
13.
let him sit there, so just let him take the shot.
Here's the double team. Hooked away, but it's
Oop.
recovered by number 34. Number 22 dumps it to the inside.
Damn. Ow. Yeah, my body has just been bug bites right now. I have not had this many mosquito bites on my body.
Didn't get much of a rest.
I don't think ever. I think there's at least 4 on my right arm. There's about 3 on my left arm. And each leg has at least a couple as well. My face has 2, I believe.
2:21 left in the first
I got bit the hell out of my entire body.
Out left. Fires from 11 feet out. Made by
Yeah, it was not good.
They're ahead 36-18.
Dealing with an ant invasion, Jesus.
Hit, and it's gathered up by number 5. It's 1-on-1.
Yeah, I don't want to ever deal with mosquitoes again. Oh, I hate mosquitoes so bad.
He made off with that one. They now have a 20-point lead. Here comes the double team. Number 22.
It might be carpenter ants. Ow, that sucks.
But they're still down.
Oh, that was a dumb idea. What a dumb idea that was. There, just let them think they know how to play defense, and then... Oh, my God. Okay. Ball control is key here, guys.
That's how you do it. Keep the heat on. Wait for the misstep and then capitalize.
Out of bounds. Touch last by Grambling. The Panthers are making substitutions.
We're doing a great job at keeping it like a 16-point game, but other than that, it's sort of eh.
Jackson. He's double teamed. 1-11.
This is dumb. There you go.
Knocks it loose.
Nope.
But it's recovered by Robertson.
Nope. God damn it.
But they're still out in front.
Don't screw up on me now.
Off target on the last shot by number 1. Wheeler tosses it up court.
Yeah.
Higgins backs
Ants in general do suck.
Lets it go.
There you go.
Nailed from 3-point range by Copeland. He's got 3.
Just bugs in your house just are awful. We've had fly issues in my apartment for last couple of months because my roommates don't really know how to do dishes all that well. They know how to, they just many times don't. So it's just a whole bunch of dishes. And I spent way too long last week actually cleaning the fuck out of the kitchen, to which they made it look like a disaster area again. So I'm...
That's another rebound for a team that's doing a great job on the boards. They've got a big edge there today.
There you go. Back him way down, and then just take a nice easy shot.
Got it off in the nick of time. And the buzzer beater was
oh, jeez. I wasn't even paying attention to the clock.
And they're now out in front by 19. We'll head into the break.
I just noticed that was like a nice last-second shot, too.
Give us your opinion on the first half, Bill.
If we don't see some improvement.
43-24. Very nice half. Let's just keep everything. We don't need to make no halftime adjustments. We've been doing perfectly fine without no halftime adjustments. I want to make this a nice, boring game to watch. There's no real excitement. It's just our team winning.
To start the second half. They're going to double team him. Number 34 passes to
Oh, wow. That worked like a charm.
Gracie Wilson has more on what went on in halftime. Gracie?
During halftime, I talked with Coach Wilson. He felt it wouldn't be classy to run up the score and was going to change things in a way to make sure.
Finally spent today catching up on this season's anime stuff that I was behind a couple episodes on some of the stuff with. One of the shows in general really super picked up, so that'll be interesting.
Got the message across.
It took a turn for the tragically sad.
Left wing. Bell hangs in the air. The bucket is good.
Wow.
He'll have a chance for one more.
They can't make half their shots at least. They can't make like 80% of their shots, but by God, he can make that.
Good for the 3-point
and then get the and one follow through.
Higgins inbounds the ball. Shoots it.
I don't know why he did that. I don't know why he sat there all the way back there. It's not a good place to be sitting. And to try to take a shot. Wanted him to maybe try to lay up. But no, he was just, and then like did like this awkward side shot. Damn it. Come on.
Hands it off. Number 50 fires. Can't get it to fall from downtown.
When a shot like that comes around, you've got to hit it.
They just
Back it down,
dared
back
him
it
to
down. He doesn't like that. Come on. Pass to him. Oh, look at that.
Deep. The offensive
Nope.
board gathered by Robertson.
Yeah, we'll make that. I didn't watch Raw, but I saw like bits and pieces, you know. That's how I watch Raw now. I don't really watch Raw. I watch
Number 22
the highlight
catches it
recaps
from
that
the
they
inside.
put on
Skip pass,
their
right
YouTube.
post.
That's how I watch Raw
Leads him
now.
in. Nice job on the assist by number 22. 9 points. And he's
I'll
his team's
watch like a
leading
match or
scorer.
a segment or
It's done
something
by number
if
15.
people are like,
Number
no, you need to
13.
watch it. It's like, all
The
right.
spot on the floor where you see the double team, but it worked there.
Backs him down. Robertson raises up, hits it from the low.
My centers are going to be
He's 5 for 10 for the
rolling
game.
in the points.
Double team. Number 22 takes
Just
it up.
smacks him right in the face.
Grabbed inside by Rose.
This is the only entertaining thing about. I don't even know who's in the IC title picture. That's
Copeland
whole thing
dumps
right
it to
there.
the inside. Corner. Dishes it to the left. Robertson backs down. Higgins skips it to the baseline.
there you go.
Dandridge tosses it up. Robertson
Damn.
gets the board inside.
Damn.
Puts it up.
Come on.
They crash
There you
the
go.
offensive glass and get the
Let my
basket.
centers
Dandridge
get in there and
shooting
just
60% for the game.
clean it up. Awesome triple threat between Owen, Cesaro, and Orton. Everything is like, I mean, like, once again, it's one of those things that I'll probably end up watching the match when someone says something. Almost every week now, it's like Cesaro had this amazing match. It's like, of course he did. He's Cesaro. I did see that GIF. Looked amazing.
And he makes the first. Both teams will make some substitutions.
And then, of course, the Green Arrow is going to be wrestling at SummerSlam. Which makes me wonder, because he's on a current show right now, I doubt they're going to let him do much of anything.
He gets the second
Like, I don't
ball
see
as
him
well.
being too
Robertson got a
physical.
quick breather, but they need him
The
back
spear
on
is one thing. The hop into the ring and the spear is one thing. But to get physically involved in a match is
Wheeler will bring
something
it up for
completely
himself.
different.
Has it left wing.
I wonder if they're going to do the same thing they normally do with the
Passes it to
celebrity
right side.
guests, where they're sort of there in the match, but they're not, like, involved.
Wheeler lets it go from the left block. Gets it to go.
I don't know.
By 22. The Panthers.
Basically, are they going to Pac-Man the thing where, like,
Number one, lost track of his
he's
position
just not
and
really
stepped
going
on the
to...
bounds line.
He's just
That
going
was
to
a
kind
good
of
He forgot one of the most
show
basic
up, and
things
he's
in
going to
basketball.
stand there and be a
His
presence,
position
but
on
he's
the
not
floor.
really going to do anything. He's not like a Mark Cuban where he's a billionaire, so he can just sort of do what he wants.
Shoots the
Because who
turnaround.
cares?
Shot
He's
no good by Robertson. But
And
they're
then,
still up
like,
by 22. He's
Jesus,
doubled
there
up.
haven't been a lot of like guys who've done more than maybe one stunt.
A good one.
Besides, like,
That's what
Mayweather.
happens when the D puts such heavy
And even
pressure
then,
on
that
you.
was
Dishes to
just
the
the
right.
safest of safe matches you could put on.
Hobbs has it left wing. Nails it from the wing.
That was a rainbow shot.
55 to 31.
The Prairie View coach wants to talk it over with his troops. Hey,
31-55. We can just get this done. Let's just
take them to the bank with you.
clean this game out. I don't mind a boring game once in a while. A game where I'm just destroying the other team. Makes me feel like I've accomplished something. We've gone from those 86 to 30 losses to like actually beating our conference teams by quite a bit, you know, decent margin.
He's got two.
Looking back, I really wish he punched Mayweather for... Well, there was... I mean, I don't think Mayweather was supposed to break his nose. I think if Shane McMahon wasn't there at that No Way Out, I think Big Show would have punched Mayweather for real. Dude, this full court trap thing is stupid.
Gets it left side. Wheeler.
Let's see if I can't back him down. Oh, yeah, he's just going to let me right in.
Chapman pulls
Of course, I would like to,
Prairie View is really struggling.
you know,
Here's the double team.
like to actually finish those.
Dumps it off.
Like, the only times I can remember them getting too involved, like, there was,
Number 50
like
goes up
nowadays,
off the glass.
they're not nearly as physically involved as they used to be.
Fires. Nice lead pass, and the
Like,
shot
Wayne
by
Brady
Wheeler.
had that
They now have a
RKO, but
20-point lead.
then again, that was 6 years ago, and I don't think Wayne Brady was
Here
really...
comes the double team.
I don't know if was he doing that Let's Make a Deal at the time, I think.
Guy just snuck up on him.
That might have been
The turnover. Sneaky
something.
but clever
I don't
play
know.
by the D.
I guess it really depends on
Wheeler.
who it is, what they're allowed to do. I just remember, like, wasn't there like a Monday Night Raw during that awful...
About 6.5
Yes, I did see
left
that. I did see
second
the flag upgrade. That was pretty
half.
amazing.
Good by number 1. He's
Was
shooting
there a
50% of the
like
game. Number 5
didn't
inbounds the ball.
during the awful era of guest hosts every week, didn't Cedric the Entertainer have a
By Wheeler.
quote unquote
Tough
match
miss. Apparently,
where he just sort of came
not a
out
guy
dressed
who
up?
taking that shot.
And like R-Truth, I think, did did part of the match for him or whatnot.
Grambling takes its first time out of the game.
We need to play some defense, guys. This is they're starting to come back on us.
Both teams are making a
I know. Jesus, who was it? Arquette, David Arquette, I think, did one too, where he was dressed up pretty ridiculously.
Robertson catches it.
Boom.
He's not someone you think of as a high flyer, but that doesn't mean he can't still send it in.
I've just never been a big fan of like actors or celebrities or anything like that getting physically involved, but it's like only like one little thing. It's like, we're gonna put them in a match, and it's like they're not gonna wrestle. They're not actually gonna wrestle. They're gonna do the Jay Leno bit where they get in enough to like make headlines and have that one picture,
Has it right wing.
and then
Releases.
the real wrestlers will do their thing.
By Rose. He's 2 for 2 from 3-point range.
Although it is kind of funny, I did see someone say something interesting about someone like Stephen Amell. They were like, you know, a guy who could, he's a bit older, but why don't they ever try to recruit like young budding actors and actresses into wrestling? Because he said, I think it's far easier to teach an actor to take a bump and learn wrestling moves than to take like a genetically jacked like former football player and try to teach him how to cut a promo and interact with a crowd. Jon Stewart's was fine, and Amell's is probably going to be just fine too. When they're actual fans of wrestling, that helps.
The steal by Turner banks it in. They're now out in front by 21. Prairie View is shooting itself in the foot with all the turnovers. Tracy has something for us.
Oh, nice block. It definitely helps when they're actual fans of wrestling and they like pay attention to the product.
Thanks, Tracy.
Good job of getting the ball.
I mean,
down
hell,
low
Jon
for
Stewart in the
100%
5 minutes he was there damn near had more continuity to Raw storylines than the actual writers were creating. I remember that. Like, he was like doing his thing with Seth Rollins, and then he started bringing Dean Ambrose kind of back into it to like reignite their little feud, and it was kind of funny. Like, Rollins had to like cut him off, and it's like, no, we're not. It makes sense, but we're not doing the Ambrose feud right now.
So it's tough to fault him.
Higgins backs
Oh my God.
Dandridge catches it.
All right, there we go. Let's get our big boy center in there.
The right block. Swish.
I'm amazed at some of the stuff they can do now.
Inbounds the ball. They're going to double team him.
Ooh.
The Prairie View coach.
I know someone had mentioned doing pep talks. I don't know how much pep talks would be required at this point, but oh well. I might do that. I'll see if there's anyone who's not too thrilled. It is always fun to see, Because when they did that dusty finish at Elimination Chamber,
Dishes, right wing.
it was the pop was insane for it. If they do it in like a Smart City too, that'll be pretty insane.
Can't lose concentration even for a second.
Gets it. High post. Backs down. Hobbs. Easy look. Good.
Don't get that lax on
They
me.
lead 74-47. Prairie View is really
Come
struggling.
on.
Here's the double team. Takes it up. Nearly had a chance for a three-point
There we
play,
go.
but he'll go to the
I'll
line
take
for
that.
Knocks down
What
the
is
first
that,
one.
24? Yeah, 24, 26. 26 points. This is the best I've ever done in this game so far with this crappy team.
He splits the free throws.
I'm feeling it pretty good.
Wheeler takes it up.
There we go.
He's 6 for 9 for the game.
See, I don't know why the Wheeler dude, who's typically a power forward, is playing the center spot when my
Right wing.
big guy center is playing the power forward spot.
Dishes it to the right side.
They sort of mix that up a little
Backs
bit.
in, goes up. Snatched by Dan.
Wow, really?
That's his
Was that all it
rebound
took?
in this one. Quick defensive reaction changed the trajectory.
That's what great defenses do. Contest every shot.
Ah,
Dandridge
there you
throws
go.
it. No good with the hook shot. But
Finish
they're
it.
out in front by 28.
Jesus
Bell
Christ.
dumps it off.
Depending on how quickly I get these games done,
Number 50.
I might play the Bigs 2 as well, because I meant to do that like several days ago and I never got around to it. Because there were people who were excited for me to play more of the Bigs 2,
Over that shot. You
and I just really never ended up getting around to that at all.
Turner, the baseline J.
Oh, I thought he had it.
Pulls it in. That's his 4th rebound thus far.
Come on.
Jackson has it out left. Shoots from the post. Hobbs yanks it down.
Why did I worry too much about our defense?
And that's the main reason they're leading in this game.
Passes.
There you go.
Number 22. Inbounds
Midnight
the
snack
ball.
or a 4 a.m.
Prairie
snack.
View is really struggling.
That's how I do that shit. Do I have snacks right now? I don't think I have snacks right now. No, I ate my snacks.
Crossover.
Went to the grocery store, bought a little snack thing, and then I just polished through it way too quickly. It was only like a little $1 snack thing of Pocky, but yeah,
He makes the first. The Tigers will get a few of their starters
I went
back
through
in the
that way
game.
too quickly. I had a bag of those
He's off on the second.
Lay's biscuits and gravy chips. Those are
Double
amazing.
clutches.
I could get way too fat off those.
That's what I
Oh my
call
God, what are you doing?
Didn't go up strong enough, and you saw the result. Number 34. Number 50 shoots the three.
Hey!
Against an average score.
Now you're starting to make
Has be
some.
more aware.
Absolutely, Vern.
Oop.
But it's recovered by Grambling. Catches it inside. The last layup was dropped in by Wheeler.
I love how they're starting to make some decent shots
They
now.
should hold on to the
It's
lead,
called
Vern.
way too
They play
late.
smart, they can walk away with the win.
Hangs, got the bucket and the foul. He'll go to the line for a chance at a three-point.
Oh, this is nice.
Both teams will make some substitutions.
This is a season record right here for points in a game.
He
Whoops.
can't come away with a three-point.
Oh well.
I don't think they can come back. They're too far to climb in too short time.
I will take this though.
Number 34 passes it to the right. Bell
Oop.
hands it off. Number 50 from deep. Kicks it out to the left wing.
Why is he shooting from way out there?
Their rebounding has been
What are you-
terrific, Vernon.
what are you expecting is gonna happen
They're leading in this game.
when you shoot from out that far?
Wheeler backs him down. Hobbs with the shot. Nice speed by Wheeler.
There you go.
Number 22 off the inbound pass. Maybe next time. That's the game.
Cool. Very, very nice win. And I think that takes us up to 500.
And now it's
in
time
the
to show
season.
you our player of the game.
Robertson, he was doing a hell of a lot better than I've ever seen him do. That was amazing to me.
Now let's go back to Greg Gumbel with today's version of the Pontiac game.
I want to see the game-changing performance.
Thanks, Vern. Welcome.
Robertson's never been that good for me.
I'm Greg Gumbel with today's version of the Pontiac.
And he just sort of hit it out of the park today.
There is nothing more exciting in basketball than a slam dunk that rocks the house. The Grambling State Tigers slam the door on their opponents with big-time dunks like the one you're seeing here. This is
While it does that, I'm putting on some cream real quick onto one of my bug bites. That's
okay, thanks, Greg.
itching quite badly.
This is Vern Lundquist for Tracy Wolfson and Bill
I'll be done in
Raftery.
just a second
Glad you were
here
here with us
while
for
it does
College
its thing.
Hoops 2K8.
I'm just taking this as an advantage to deal with issues here. There we go. That's what happens when I do this outside thing. Gah. Alright. Sim through the day, why not? Get to the recruiting, alright. We had a 3-star guy commit already, so that's cool. Change it. There we go. We're basically in the area of just calling people now. I'm not going to give up quite yet on some of these people, but it'll be good to at least just get that out of the way here. $86. You know what? We'll scout the recruits game. We'll use some points. Coach doesn't have enough available points. I really don't want to send one of these numbskulls out there, but I guess I will. There we go. Just to make sure I get there. Okay. He should be fine. I shouldn't have to worry at all about what I'm going to do with him. I should just keep doing what I'm doing there. I should get him. Unless someone shows up. See, people are starting to show up out of the woodwork like, hey, you found this guy. This guy is amazing. It's like, I think I want to take this guy. And now I can't have said guy. Because I'm not quite that good. We are not Villanova by any stretch of the imagination. Grambling at Jackson State, cool. Yeah, this is the phase of the recruiting where we're just doing our weekly calls at this point. There's not much more I can do. 70. Actually, we're going to back up just a sec so I could see a few things. What was it? Practice plays, development, player progression. That's not the best. Bonus drills. I'm not good at the bonus drills thing. I might wait just to let them do their thing here with the training, and then I'll figure everything out that way later on. Recruiting management. Pep talks. There's the pep talks. Everyone's pretty okay. Hobbs, I guess I can say something to him. Wheeler, I could say something to him. Dandridge, I'll say something to him just to bring him up. Alright. The other guys I think will be fine. Sim through the day. Jackson State. Alright. Start the game here. That GIF is annoying me. I'm going to try to get it out of here. There we go. It's out of my screen now.
Get ready for College Hoops 2K8. The Grambling State Tigers go up
8 and
against
8,
the
7 to
Jackson
13.
State
Look
Tigers.
at that empty
We're
friggin'
really
stadium.
excited to bring you this match.
Who's their big guy? Or they won't say anything. That works too. I think we're practically at a high school. This is like a nice high school.
Grambling controls the opening tip, and we'll get this one started. Backs in, bounces it to the perimeter. Robertson.
Let's see how well I can abuse their
From the left block,
centers.
scores the opening field goal.
Seems pretty well.
They're leading 2-0. The steal by Robertson.
Yeah, seems quite well.
Intercepted.
I'd love to see that. He was lurking around then pounced.
This is what a stupid start to this game, huh? I don't think they're happy with me. Holy crap. That's a fun start to this game.
Takes it up, lays it
Oh,
right
now
in.
they're gonna
But they're still down by 4. They're going to
now they're in that
double-team
mode of what'd you just do?
him. Dendrick slides
There you
in
go.
with a soft finger roll.
That's all
And
right.
they
Oh,
now go up by 6.
damn.
The
Thought that was gonna
Tigers
hit him.
will retain possession.
That'd have been perfect.
Gregory inbounds the ball.
I apologize if I'm not
Let's
as
check in with our sideline reporter, Tracy
energetic as I would
Wilson.
normally
Has
be.
some
I'm
info for us.
quite
Thanks,
tired.
guys.
I have
Earlier
some
on,
coffee.
I caught up with Coach Anderson.
But that's in
He
my
told me that
fridge.
they want to use their quickness to their advantage. He said
have iced
they
coffee in
couldn't
my
think
fridge,
of another
and I-
squad that could match their team speed, and he wants to make sure that
that
shows
was a
tonight
bad
by
idea.
getting out on the break and
That's
showing
all right.
how fast this
We
game
made
can
it
be
work.
played. Guys,
Thank you, Tracy. About 10 and a
It's
half
just outside the
left in
room,
half.
and I might do it after this game. Who knows?
Pass, left wing. Shoots from the post.
Oh, that was a
one
bad idea.
drilled by Stubbs. They cut it to 6. Copeland tosses it up court.
Ooh, there you go.
Robertson backs in.
Nope, can't back him down. Maybe he could back him down. Oh yeah, come on, Dandridge. Is that like their point guard doing that?
Stubbs
Oh, what was
A
that?
6-point lead. Nelson
What was
brings
that
it up the
shit?
floor.
Why'd you spin that way anyway?
Catches it, left wing.
I don't understand you
Howard
sometimes.
goes up, slides in with a soft finger roll.
I don't want them to even think that they have half a chance against us.
Rhodes
That would just be
passes it down
stupid.
low. That last basket was buried by Robertson.
No way he was
Let's
coming
make
up
them
empty when he
truly
got the ball
lose
that close to the
all
rim.
hope
About 9.5
very
minutes
quickly
left
out
in
of the
half.
gate.
Here comes the double team. Baseline. Takes it up. Pulled in by Robertson.
Credit to
There
D
you go.
there. They reacted quickly enough to throw him off.
Bounces it to the left. Backs down.
There you go.
Dendrick.
Try that
in
again.
close.
There you go.
Connects.
That's how you're supposed
They
to do it.
extend the lead to 8. Gregory passes back to the top of the key. Stubbs has it
Jesus.
left wing. Raises up. The three-point attempt missed by Nelson.
Well, you can't afford to spot the other team any more points, Fern. They're in danger of letting this game be over before the second half.
Yeah, let's let the big guys
Robertson
get down there.
backs him down.
Robertson did a pretty damn good job last
Shoots a
game. We'll
turnaround.
see what he can do.
Coleman
Not the
snatches it
greatest.
up.
Coleman did a good job to grab that rebound. Perfect position that time.
No good on the last layup by Howard. Finishes it.
Ah.
The Tigers.
That was
take
some
their
awkward
first time
defense
out of the
there.
game.
Let's try to focus on defense here. We're doing a pretty good job right now, but let's...
Coach Wilson may have
Up
to
it a
deal
little
with
bit.
some chemistry issues after those substitutions because that gives them a pretty inexperienced lineup out there.
Gets it out left. Higgins dishes to the baseline. Right wing.
There you go.
For 3.
Damn it.
Corrals the miss inside.
He's supposed to be
Just
making
over
those.
8 minutes left in the half.
When a shot like that comes around, you've got to hit it.
They just dared him to shoot.
Boy, I feel like I'm just
Looks
about
free,
ready to
and it's
pass
out of
out.
bounds. Last touch by Grambling.
I'm not liking this. I don't know why I'm so tired.
Jones inbounds the ball. Dumps it down low. The layup good by Coleman. But they're still behind by 4.
There you go. Trying to get that. Yeah. It's out of the chat for me. I don't know about you, but it's out of the chat for me, so.
And they're out in front by 6. Jackson State
After a
is
while, I
really
just got annoyed
struggling to
looking
close
at it.
down
It's
the
like,
middle.
okay, I've seen the GIF
Tracy
enough
has
times.
something for
That's.
us. Tracy?
Coach Anderson is
I'm
definitely
good.
aware of that problem. He told his assistants that they have to bring more defenders into the paint, even if it means leaving the perimeter open. Desperate measures here, Vern.
Thanks, Tracy. Last
There we
tray off
go.
the mark by Nelson.
He'll want another shot with that much space. He knows he can make it.
Passes
Okay.
to the baseline. Wheeler backs down.
You're not much of a
Lets it
post
go
presence,
to the left
Wheeler.
block. Stubbs corrals the
Damn.
miss. Right around 7 minutes left in the half. Nelson catches it, top of the key.
Damn, come on. Grab, do something. Don't just let him stand there.
Stubbs
Jesus Christ.
dumps it off.
What happened to the 5 seconds closely guarded call? I know I had that called a few times on me. Where the hell's that?
Takes it up, laid up and in by Higgins. They lead
He was literally standing there with the ball
10.
tucked underneath an
Apply some
arm,
pressure here and
not
with full
moving.
court, minimum.
I think that would
Nelson
constitute as
throws
5
up.
seconds closely guarded.
Gets the rebound.
Nelson is having a hard time getting his shot to go, Vern. You just hope it doesn't wreck his confidence, but it's hard to see how it
Nah,
will.
that that worked.
14-footer was buried by Wheeler. Jackson State takes its first timeout of the game.
Cool. Oh, whoops. Actually, that'll be good to kind of see who's got what.
They're getting set to inbound the ball. Both teams will make some substitutions.
I think I'll try to make it through the first half, and then I'll quickly go get
Jones inbounds the ball. Just
a couple swigs of my iced coffee in my fridge.
He's double teamed.
Take like just a
Stolen
quick
away.
break.
That wasn't much of a look. You could see that one coming before he released
I need it.
Last shot dunked
I need
down
my
by
coffee.
Rose. The Tigers will try to end this run.
Damn
That's
you,
how
come
you
on,
make
there
a
you go.
game. Solid defense resulting in scoring opportunities.
I feel pretty lucky that despite the fact that we were such a terrible team, we had a really good
Number 5 passes it up
like
court.
support system of fans
Backs him
that would
down.
be there for all those games.
Puts it up. Cashed in from the low block by Danbury.
Because boy, it would not feel too great to have a crappy team and then we show up for our games and then it looks like this.
Doubled up. Lewis way up court.
We at least had people who are loyal enough to be there. At least fill out the lower bowl nicely.
Lewis dishes it to the left side.
This is like what, 30, maybe 40%, like
Left wing. Skips it to the
attendance.
elbow.
It's very
Howard
sad.
hits right rim and
It's very
doesn't
sad to
fall.
see.
They got to find a way to stop this onslaught.
Well, the best defense can be a good offense, and they don't seem to have one right now.
Gregory
It's like I went to an NBA D-League game.
5 minutes left in the half.
Coach Anderson is trying to stop
Yeah,
the
let's
Brady
just get
Vern.
this
They've
outta
gotta
here.
catch their breath and put a stop to this run.
They aren't doing nearly what they planned on doing. So not like we need to change the game plan at all right now. There you go. Back it down. Sure, yeah. Send your point guard in there. That's cool. Oh my God.
But they're
It's their
still out in
point
front
guard.
by
Why didn't you
60.
finish?
Lewis beats it to the right wing.
Whew.
Lewis uses the crossover. Stubbs catches
on.
it on the perimeter.
Come on.
Pass, top of the key. Howard from about 19 feet. Can't hit the shot off the glass.
Wow, his mid-range game is
Oh, he
genuinely
got in the
solid.
way.
Can't
Oh,
believe it.
okay.
And I can't
Not in
believe
time, though.
Coach Anderson saw something out there he didn't like, and he called
They are just
timeout.
burning
He
through
wants to make
timeouts
sure
right
that
now.
Everyone is working together out there.
Both teams are making a few lineup changes. Jones inbound.
I don't know how many timeouts they
Jackson
got
State
left,
is
but
struggling
they're
on defense, and Tracy has a quick
they're burning
report
through
from
them
their bench.
nicely.
Coach Anderson is not at all happy with the drought they're going through and told his assistants to find a way, any way, to turn this run around.
All right, Tracy. Last
I'm
shot
liking
missed by
this too.
Lewis.
I'm liking the fact that they can't seem to make a shot to save their life.
Has it right wing.
Oh
Takes the
wow!
shot.
Why did he?
Pulled
Why
in
was my
by
center all the way out there? That explains why he was wide open.
Tigers need to find some answers
For a
here.
second, I thought that was my shooting guard, who's usually always
Dumps it
sitting
off.
there, and nope, turns out it was my
Nelson
center.
passes to the left side.
Why would you be back to even potentially shoot a three? Oh my
A
goodness.
superior effort to fight
That-
the foul and put it down. Strong move, Vern.
What was my team doing instead of getting that rebound? What was that? Jesus.
Can't convert the three-point play.
It's too quiet in this building, Vern. If you don't get some excitement soon,
you
this
go.
crowd is going to fall asleep.
All right. I hate his stupid release pattern. It's just not good. It's so long.
He gets them both.
Perfect.
Jones.
I've gotten used to
inbounds
it,
the
though.
ball.
I don't think I need to complain since I've gotten used to it, and I can hit a hell of a lot more shots with him than I used to be able to, so... Let's have him not run around so damn much.
Baseline. Bounces it to the wing. Leads him with the pass. Howard
Oh, that was a
with
bad idea.
Wide open look on the
On
money.
my part.
They're now down by 17. Number 5 fires it.
Not...
way up court.
The cursor was over the...
They're the last
never
ones
mind.
to touch it, and they'll turn it over.
They're
We'll just
having
come
a hard
back.
time figuring each other out, Vern. There doesn't seem to be any chemistry amongst these players at the moment.
We'll just try to make up for that.
They're going to double team him. Jones. Dishes to the left. Shoots from the post. Not there. By Gregory.
That was a much quicker shot
we
than they
go.
might have liked, but it was a pretty open look, so it's tough to fault him.
Dandry has it. High post. Dishes.
There
Right
you go.
wing. Robertson shoots it. Nails the
3
turnaround
viewers,
jumper.
but only 2 viewers in
And
chat.
they're
Yeah,
out in front by 19.
it happens. People just kind of randomly wandering in. They don't need to log in. If they decide to give the channel a chance, they give the channel a chance.
Gets it down low.
Oh,
Important to convert those
it's
easy
Jack.
chances on the inside. Nice work.
it's not random no more.
Well, let's get back to the action. Both teams
Hi,
are going
Jack.
to shake things up a little bit with some subs.
I understand. That's how my weekend was.
Wheeler inbounds.
I know you were looking. I know you were asking me about.
Takes it up. Couldn't get the shot,
Oh,
but he was
shit.
fouled and gets a trip to the line.
I know you were wanting me to stream on Saturday. I forget what I was doing Saturday.
Knocks down the first one.
Recovering. Had a long day of doing,
He gets the second to fall as
I think,
well.
errands amongst other stuff on Saturday, and then
Jackson State.
I felt
is
bad I
really
didn't do
struggling.
anything because it was like, well, I talked about stuff that I really should be streaming, and
Left wing.
I didn't. And then I planned on doing one
Howard
Sunday.
Lets it go.
I had a long day Sunday that included not
Nobody
having a ton
around,
of
he still couldn't convert.
Sometimes you can be
a ton
too
of sleep,
wide open.
but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna
Passes it to the wing. Backs in. Higgins.
take
The
a
shot.
nap.
Hits
This
the
was at like
three-pointer.
11 o'clock.
He's got 9. It's
Not
deflected.
last
The Tigers
night, but
turn this one over out
did
of
we get
bounds.
that? I think that was ours. Hey, we managed to have it hit him before it hit the
Unforced
ground.
errors like that will drive
Nice.
a coach batty.
But yeah, meant to stream
The Tigers have got a nice
yesterday
lead. The
night,
last tray was
I guess,
backed in
24
by
hours
Copeland.
ago.
Grambling has been
But I
moving
was
the
like,
ball
I'm going
so
to take a
well.
nap real
Everybody
quick
on the
because
floor
it's
is
like
involved.
11 p.m. and
The
I'm sure I could
chemistry
just
between
take like a
these
couple
players
hour
is
nap and then be
fantastic.
up in time to
Tosses it up.
stream again.
Collected inside
And that'll be
by
cool.
Wheeler.
Well, you can't
And
fault
then
them for taking
that couple
shot.
hours
The
turned into
defense
like
shouldn't be giving them
5.
such an open look.
And the next thing I know, it's like 4 in the morning, and it's like, well,
Catches it. Right wing. That
probably
last
not
shot
worth it
net
at this
for three.
point.
I love that they're staying aggressive and trying to keep building that lead up.
Oh, come on, man.
From
You were right
18
there to
feet
get
away,
that.
Right in the bottom of the bucket. But they still trailed by 26. 4-second differential between the shot clock and the
Had to
game.
jerk off by yourself on your
Cross court,
stream
But it's recovered by Grambling.
like 3 times.
Wheeler backs down. Has it baseline. Poked away.
Oh,
And it goes
oh,
out of
you're
bounds.
trying to
Last
swipe
touch
it
by
from me.
Jackson State. The Tigers are making substitutions.
That's all right. You got here just in time for me having... I thought the last game that I had was like the best game I was gonna put up.
Turner inbound.
It's like this is the best I've ever done
Number 5 dishes to the wing.
so far
Turner
this season.
reels it in.
I had my best performance, and this one might actually top it.
Wheeler backs him down.
Come on,
Dishes it to the left.
make it work.
Deflects the pass, but it's retrieved by Wheeler.
Ah.
That's
Oh
the half.
my God.
We're
No,
headed to the locker
it
room.
was too
Score,
late.
44 to 18.
Jesus.
What's your take on the first half, Bill?
I can't
Oh,
think of too much good to say
damn
about
it.
this game, so Vern, maybe you can do play-by-play.
Like
and
one
color.
extra second would have been great. All right, it's halftime. I said I was going to go grab myself just some iced coffee to drink just to keep myself from yawning too much. I'll be right back. All right. Coffee sounds good. I am so glad I bought coffee on my way home today.
We're all set
Just
to begin
just
the
that
second half,
iced
so let's get
I'm
back
like
to it.
in love with that iced coffee that you can buy now in the dairy section of most supermarkets. I usually like to get the Starbucks stuff.
Howard
I don't know.
inbounds
I'm just
to
not
start
big on
second
the
half.
I used to like the international coffee things, like the big cartons.
Tracy Wolfson has
That was
more
all
on
right,
what went
but
on at halftime.
Starbucks
Tracy?
somehow does it
During
better.
halftime, I talked with
Probably
Coach
because there's a lot
Wilson.
more
He felt
sugar and
a
other
really big
bullshit
class
in
to
it.
run up the score and was going to change
But hey,
things in a
it's still
way to make sure
caffeinated and
that
it's still
doesn't
really
happen.
good.
Coach told me that he wasn't going to play this next half by the book and that he'll try things that
I also
some
bought a
might
bunch
call
of like
counterintuitive.
regular
I guess we'll see what he
groceries.
means soon enough. Back
Just
to you,
food and
Vern.
stuff that
Okay,
I could eat,
Tracy.
you know.
We'll see if he got the message
I have
across.
this bad
He
habit
fixed them both.
of never bringing my lunch to work. So I don't I'm very lazy, so I don't really make lunches for myself to go to work.
Gregory
Especially
catches
considering
it
I
down
live
low. A little
kind of in a
sloppy on the release. You're right.
not really
Just
like
a little
I
bit
live in
of
like,
trust in
like
there.
or I work, sorry, in like a
Dumps it
business area
Turner
of
backs
town.
him down.
So within like
Reels in the
a
offensive
5-minute
rebound.
drive
Finished
is
nicely
like
down low on that last
a
shot.
McDonald's, a
You have to
Jimmy
body up in the
John's,
paint.
and just
If
all
you're
these
the
other different
defense,
places. So I was
easy
like,
shoot.
yeah, I just
Right
normally
wing.
just go out for lunch.
The quick shot
Just
was
grab a
missed by
Jimmy
Howard.
John's sandwich
If
or
they leave a
something,
shooter
and
like him open next
it's
time,
quite
believe me,
expensive after a
he's
while.
gonna make them pay for it.
So I'm trying this new thing called taking your
Sizing up
lunch
his
to
man.
work.
Pulls
New
the
concept,
trigger.
haven't done it in a
Brings
while.
from 8 feet out.
We'll see
He's
how well it
shooting
works out.
75% for the game.
Let's get, come on.
Here's the
All
double
these
team.
controls are finicky. Here we go.
Gets it on the elbow. Feeds it to the right
Ah.
wing. Throws it up.
Here we
The
go.
three-pointer was no good by Howard. The
Give it to
Tigers
him.
with a comfortable
See about
lead.
backing down in the
Shot like
paint.
that comes
Okay,
around.
they just decided not to really play defense there.
Dared
That
him.
works too. This is the best game I've had so far. I'm very happy about it.
Nelson skips it to the right wing.
Come on. Why am I trying to steal? We're
Gregory
way
has it on
ahead.
the free throw line.
I don't know why I
Nelson
constantly
ends
I'm
the run, gets
so
it to go.
used to like having to play from behind
Just over 10
So I
minutes
always
left in
play
the second
super
half.
aggressively,
Dish
and I
outright.
forget that
Baseline jumper.
I don't have to play aggressively because
By Turner.
I'm no longer like fighting the inevitable of losing by 30 points.
10 points and he's the
Yeah,
top
less
scorer
considering
for
you
his
use that
team.
money. Yeah, never-ending amount of stakes.
Nelson hands it off.
Such great instincts.
I'm
He knew
basically
exactly
waiting
where
until
the ball
my
was going.
lease is up in the end of October, and when I
Jackson
get my
State
own
is
place,
not doing a very good job on
and
the
it's
boards
just
today.
me,
And Tracy
that's
has a
when I'm
report from
gonna
their bench.
spend most of my money
Anderson
on,
was looking pretty
like,
frustrated, Vern. He
on
turned
just
to his
nice
bench and
food.
said,
Like,
"What we worked
most
so
of the
hard
stuff
for
that
in
I have
practice,
now
we're just going to roll over
is
at game
stuff that
time."
it's like you can just
See if
throw it in the
they pick up
microwave.
intensity.
Thanks,
Like,
Tracy.
because
The last layup
like
dropped
our
in by
oven
Howard.
is crap.
That's how you break the double
Like,
team,
our
Vern.
oven
Find the
sucks,
open
but I
man
don't
and
want to.
deliver it.
Tipped away.
I don't want to
And
deal
it's
with
picked up by
management
Jackson
because
State. Leads
management
him in.
changes a
Nelson,
lot,
they may
and
use the double team
I'm like,
more.
I don't want to
More
deal with
steal
maintenance or any of that
opportunities like
crap, especially since I'm pretty much on my way out the door, basically.
down. Turner from the baseline hits it.
Coach
So
Anderson might have
the
decided to
oven has a
shift things up
tendency
little
to,
bit,
like,
take time to make sure everybody's
I don't
clear
know,
on the
like
game
it
plan.
invisible smokes. Like you can't really see the smoke, but when you turn it on and you don't turn like the fans on or anything, it'll set
They
the smoke
set up
alarm
and
off.
hit him in.
So I don't really like to use the
Howard
oven.
dumps it to the paint.
On top of which, it has some weird. It's had some weird problem where turning on the oven also means it's going to heat up the actual stove burners. So that's never good. There's some issue there that I'll let them figure
They're
out
still up by
when I'm
28.
gone. Perhaps they'll finally replace what I assume to be a 30-year-old
Behind the arc. It drops.
oven.
They're now behind by 25.
These things
And it's
never
gathered
are
up by
too
Starks.
very up to date.
But he was really waiting for him there.
That's how you do it. Keep the heat on. Wait for the
It sounds
mistake,
horrific,
and then
yes.
capitalize.
I had a toaster oven,
Nailed
and
from three-point range by Haas.
the toaster oven ended up going bad on me too. I love the I had a toaster oven that I loved, and then basically the wiring underneath started to get just a little too hot, and every time you turned it on, it would just catch fire.
Down the first one.
So
Both teams
I couldn't
going
cook
basic
anything without
substitutions.
my toaster oven catching fire. So I'm like, well, I guess this one's done. So I could use the stove, but usually one of my roommates has used a skillet or a pan or something, and it's always dirty, and half the stove tops don't work anymore.
Howard from the
Needless to
wing.
say, I'm very
Too
much
strong.
looking forward
How
to
did he miss
having
that
my
one?
own
It
place,
happens.
not
You
having to
just
worry
gotta
about
shake it off and
whose
reload.
food is in
basketball
what in the
marked by
fridge,
Wheeler.
and having a bunch of random crap that I don't know is in the fridge.
Doubled up.
And that's just the kitchen issues. There's bathroom and everything else, but yeah. I'm gonna eat much. The plan is to eat much nicer and much better
The run couldn't
when
be
I'm
stopped
able
on the
to
attempt by Howard.
move
That's
out
another
and
rebound
not
for
have
a
to
team
worry
that's
about
doing a
other
great
people
job on the board.
potentially
They've got a
taking my
big edge
food
there
or
today.
Wheeler
me
backs down
having a way
from down
to
low.
properly cook the
Jones
food.
grabs the rebound inside.
150 Breville toaster. I don't know why. I like toaster ovens a lot better than regular ovens. But then again, most of the ovens that I've dealt with so far are like
D sloughed way off
30-year-old
and he still
ovens
somehow couldn't
that don't
get
have
it
like
to
a
go.
timer or anything on them. So I think that's why I loved my toaster oven so much, is it had like its own little timer and it would turn off after a
Certainly
while.
don't like
And
the shot.
you know,
Here comes
knowing
the
now
double
that
team. Clean.
knowing
Knew
now that
exactly what he wanted to do,
you
but
know,
he got the chance.
regular modern ovens do that,
Last tray off the
I
mark
just
by
don't really
Hawes.
ever have.
Last
I haven't
shot
really
by
dealt with
Robertson.
that
That's how
in the
to
places
fix
I've
it.
lived because they've always
Take it
been
up
so
strong.
outdated. The dishwashers have been super outdated as
Howard
well.
catches it. Right block.
That's
Shoots from the post.
one of the things I have to
Connects
deal with.
inside
But
the key. He's got 14. Dumps it down low.
I also have a slow cooker. I'm definitely going to use the slow cooker once I
18
leave
points,
too.
and he leads all in
I
scoring.
actually
Jackson State.
that was
Needs to
actually
cut down
part
on
of
the
me getting
turnovers.
an account on Reddit. Is I actually
Coach
am
Anderson
subscribed to
stood in front
the
of
slow
bench a
cooking
moment ago and
subreddit,
said,
so
"If
it's
we
just
can't
all
hold on
these
to the ball
different
any better
great
than this,
recipes
there is
about
no
how to
way
make
we
all
can
these
win
cool
this game."
things in a crock
Guys
pot.
is trying to get his message across loud and clear.
It's like here's a recipe I tried. to make, you know, this inside a crock pot. And it's like, oh, wow, that looks amazing. I can't wait to have a place of my own and be able to make it and then set the timer, and then, you know, by the time I'm done with work, you know, it's finished cooking.
Inbounds the ball.
But I don't trust a slow cooker right now with all my roommates, because I feel like it's either going to get, like, unplugged or turned off or broken or eaten.
5.5 minutes left in the second half. Nice touch on that last three by Rose.
They've had a number of big threes.
It's a nice slow cooker too, so I don't want to,
That last
you know,
shot missed
screw it up too
13.
much.
He's double teamed. Taken away by Rose.
He should concentrate on
Is that a
just
foul?
getting good position.
What a dumb
Instead of
foul.
flailing away at the ball like
Because he
that.
got credit for the steal, but he also got the foul. Oh,
Lewis dishes to the right.
Christ.
Copeland brings it up court. Goes up.
There you go.
This guy's
Why'd
an
you do all that
unstoppable
fancy
no matter
shit?
where he is on the court.
That is not
Just an
something I need right
exceptional
now.
shot blocker.
Left wing.
Oh, let's not let him just drive into the lane.
Copeland
There you go.
snatches the rebound.
It's
It's amazing now that all of a sudden we're starting to look like an actual NCAA team. At least in comparison to the other teams in our conference. We look like an actual NCAA team, rather than just a massive pile of poo-poo.
But he got a little over anxious.
Wheeler goes up. Off target.
There we go. At least we got a foul out of
His
it.
second foul.
Almost caught up with Charlotte. Oh, you need to watch episode 6. Well, then I can't say anything about
The
Charlotte.
Tigers will get a few more starters back into the game.
Stuck around for Misa. What was Misa? Oh, the older sister character that can do the pyromaniac, the pyromancer stuff. That one's Misa, right?
Short rest.
And Yusa's the idol sister, the main sister, and Misa's the one who can take her over.
Here's the double team.
Boy, howdy.
Way up court, but it's tracked down by Jackson State. Releases. Good from downtown by Howard.
Episode 6 is a doozy, I'll tell you that much, because I know there were a lot of people sitting there talking about how it was like, I don't know if I want to keep... Like, after the 4th episode, where they had the baseball episode, where they were just like, I don't know if I want to keep watching this, because it's not really going anywhere. It's not really doing anything. It's just sort of every week as a new person to try to convince not to use their powers. And now they actually, like, episode 6 is when they actually had something happen. So that's cool.
The Tigers with a comfortable lead.
Because someone had made a joke, and someone was like, what show are you spoiling right there? They're like, Charlotte. And they're like, oh, did something actually happen? And they're like, oh, something happened. Yeah. Something interesting finally happened in the show.
Here comes the double team.
Yeah. I did actually, today was the day I finally caught up to everything that I was behind on, too. Since I didn't have anything, I didn't have any shows today that came out. I was able to catch up on all of them today. Saw the newest Gate. Dude, the newest Gate was hilarious. Like, they did a pretty much complete parody of the Apocalypse Now scene, where they're in the choppers with the Ride of the Valkyries playing. Like, they even played Ride of the Valkyries in the anime. It was great. And then they referenced it a couple of times when one of the guys took his helmet off and sat on it. And the guy was like, why are you guys sitting on your helmets? And he's like, so we don't get our balls blown off. Like, it made no sense if it were to just happen, but the fact that it's referencing Apocalypse Now made it amazing.
Turner dumps it off, rises and dishes.
Yandere stuff was half the sales pitch to me by my friend. In what one? In Gate? Or no, Gate doesn't Gate doesn't really have the yandere
Makes
thing,
the first. Both teams will make some substitutions.
I think. I don't know if you want to... Oh, Charlotte. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He gets
There's
them
some...
both. Both teams are going to make
There's some
substitutions.
stuff that... It did... When he did the sales pitch, was it for the show in general or to keep watching it? Was that part of a sales pitch? It was like, you should really check this out. At least keep watching it a little bit.
Howard.
For the show in general. There's not really anything yandere to like, Misa's... I wouldn't call Misa like a yandere.
Now down by 29.
But,
Leads him with the pass.
The intercept.
there's another character, on the other hand,
He pounced in
that,
and picked that one off easily.
shows that a lot
Backs
more.
in. Terrific pass.
She's a side character, so I don't really want
Good look by
to say too
Turner.
much, but
And they're now up by 31.
Misa is a fun character, though. She is very funny, because there are points where, like,
Coleman has it.
Yusa is the dominant trait, and then all of a sudden Misa just shows up out of nowhere to just be angry.
Banked in by Wheeler. By 33. They're going to double
Just be
team.
angry and
Nelson
aggressive,
passes way
and it's
downfield.
great.
Feeds out left. Williams from 8 feet. The bank shot won't fall. 102 left in the game. Wheeler will bring it up court himself. That last three ball was drained.
Very
by number
nice.
5.
Yeah, this is going to be the best game we've had.
They're doing it all out there.
I certainly don't mind it.
Got a quick breather, but they need him back on the floor.
Come on. Come on.
Coleman inbound.
Oh, that totally went through his body. That totally went through his body.
Shoots.
There's definitely a lot more yandere shit going on Shimonetta right now. I don't think you're watching that. I don't remember you
No good on that last
saying
shot
you were
by
going to
number
watch
5.
that, at least. Because I think you were talking about
He gets
prison
hammered.
school being
He'll head to the strike.
more along the lines of what you were going to watch instead.
Knocks down the first one.
You watched the first episode. That's a good, like...
He gets the second to fall.
Like, I stuck through it, and, like, the first 2-3 episodes were pretty good, and it was like, alright, this is definitely alright. And then, like, I think it was episode 4. It might have even been episode 3, but it was definitely episode 4, where they're like, hey, you know, we're going to just take this dial that's been on 1 for a little while, and we're just going to crank it to 10. We're just going to crank it all the way, and then we're going to spend every week finding a new way to outdo ourselves.
The defense closed so quickly that the easy deuce turned into
I
a
swear to
perfect
God,
tough
I
shot.
feel like that's what they did, is like they created an episode after a certain point, and then they were like, okay, now how can we outdo ourselves from last week? Out-rebound the opponent by at least 15, all right. On my main account, I probably already have that. But that was pretty nice, 85-51, that's a 34-point win. Best game we've had so far. Nice. And this was kind of our off week, too, so I can actually... Well, to be fair, like I said, we're in the just calling people portion of the recruiting, so it's really just send emails and call them, and that's about all there is left at this point. There's that. I could scout the recruit game, but I'm just going to do the emails and phone calls real quick to just sort of get that done, and then we'll see how much effort is left after that, which probably won't be a lot. I probably won't need to scout his game anyway, because he'll still be coming here. Alright, I got time. We'll go scout his game. Like it's gonna matter. Oh, my ankle. 2-14, Arkansas Pine Bluff. Where's my lotion? Oh my god. Hydrocortisone anti-itch cream. Oh my god, my entire body got... Jack wasn't here when I was describing how chewed up I got over the weekend. Thanks to my long weekend. My fun weekend, but long weekend nonetheless. That resulted in probably about a dozen mosquito bites on my body. It has not been fun. Between my arms, my legs, and my face. It has not been good. I've had an itchy last couple of days. One second here. There we go. What did I do? I went out. A buddy of mine has like a big backyard, but when he first got the house, it was like in complete disrepair, and he's never really had a lot of time to kind of clean up the yard too much. Like, it's not in disrepair, it's just like really long like grass, but it's not quite grass, and like some torn down trees and stuff. So basically, when we went out to his backyard, because he got his wife for her birthday a bow and arrow set, like a nice bow and then some arrows and then a target to shoot at. These guys are botching shots, I know. But yeah, they were doing. We kind of shot arrows just to kind of. You know, I hadn't done it in years, and I got bit the crap out of it. It was like mosquito central in his own backyard. It was insanity.
To the rack. Jackson pulls it in, and it's still knotted up 0.
So yeah, I was just surrounded in mosquitoes, and my first thought was, well, that's enough outside for a while. I don't need to do this outside thing.
He said he'd be surprised
for at least a little bit now.
Is able to pull out too much of a big lead solely because they're so matched. Right,
thank you, Tracy. Flip
that worked.
Last layup.
Nice hoop. Early momentum means everything. So let's see if they can string a few more of those together.
Oh yes, I was at Walmart and I did something. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know. I bought a box of Pocky. I was in the Oriental aisle, and they had some like noodles and stuff that I like to, you know, quick make, and I figured I could probably take that to work because they're like $2 a piece, and it was nice, and they're the nicer noodles. They're not just your regular cup noodles. And then I saw the Pocky sitting there. I bought one of the dollar boxes. Yin Yan. I don't think I've had Yin Yan. What's the name of that ice cream treat thing that's like a fish? I don't know what that's called. I kind of want to try that because they actually have, I think, 2 or at least 2 big Oriental markets very close to like where I normally work, because where I work right now is at like a mail unit that's kind of, they call them a detached mail unit. It's not like an official postal service building. It's owned by a company who does all the mailings, but we have like an office there. But the main building is kind of very close to like a, not like Little China or whatever, but like a very Asian centric area. Like they have some good, couple of good Chinese cafes there, as well as, oh, what do they call it? It's the bowl taiyaki. There we go. Yes, that stuff.
Out left, bounces it to the top of the key. Puts it up.
I'm trying to remember for the life of me what it was. Pho. That's what it is. They have a couple of really nice pho places nearby as well. I have never tried, but they have at least 2 big Asian supermarkets.
He misses the first.
The cool thing about one of them is, like, One of them just called like Oriental Food Market. Yeah, one of them just called Oriental Food Market. So it's like, okay, whatever. And then the other one is called Double Dragon Food Market. Like, it's like Double Dragon Market. I'm like, I'm not sure if you can get away with that, but sure, why not? Where are you getting your food from? Double Dragon. It's nothing but roasted chickens. And whatever the hell else you get as, like, health power-up things in the game. As I'm explaining the exact reference I'm making. Just so nobody gets lost. And it immediately makes it less funny.
Floyd throws it up. Hits the inside.
Damn it.
Shot. But they're still behind by 2.
There's no
Yeah,
question
I mean, they
what
just call it
defense
Double
they're in,
Dragon.
Backs down. Gets it right side.
It's not like video game. Like you go, it's just a normal market. There's no theme around it. It's just Double Dragon. It's a coincidence by name. I would almost bet that whoever came up with the name and owns that place doesn't even know about the video game.
Intercept. What great reflexes. He pounced in and picked that one off.
There you go.
Easily.
Last basket on the mark by Copeland. Wheeler.
I'd love to see that.
There we go.
Looking around, then pounced. Such a thief.
It's only cool if we can embarrass the crap out of this team. Just make this one of the best streams I've ever done.
Beats it to the wing.
3 of the best games I've ever put on.
Jackson has it
That would be
left wing.
great.
Right side. Hammond shoots it. Floyd keeps it alive on the offensive end. Off target.
There you go.
Last layup.
It's still
Chuck
early,
that bad
but
boy
they
down
can't
there.
take any more time to get this thing going.
Abuse him in the
It hasn't
lane.
been pretty for them so far.
Ah, damn it. But yeah, those red bean ice cream sandwiches, I kind of want to try.
Passes it to the
I
left
just
block.
don't
Here's
ever
the
go to
double
the
team.
Asian markets, so I
Dishes
should
it to
really
the
do
right.
that.
Pass left side. Jackson. with
I
the
really
shot.
should try pho, though, because they got a couple of nice places, and I got a buddy at work who's about, yeah, he's like maybe a couple years younger than me, but he's,
Has it outright.
oh god,
Passes to the right side.
what is he? He's Hmong. It's like HMONG. That's like the heritage. He's Hmong,
They're bringing the double team.
and
Steal by
yeah, he knows a lot of the great pho places around here. As it turns out, there's like 5 at least. Oh yeah, you get to go to Japan and actually eat the real thing like that. I don't know why. I think it was like on Friday or something. I got bored and was like watching videos, and I landed on just a series of videos that people made, that this guy makes about being and living in Japan, and like the cool little things about Japan. Like he goes in depth on like the capsule hotels and all the different vending machines that there are. To be fair, the vending machine situation in Japan, like, I know they really couldn't do half the crap that they do there. And, like, the vending machine situation of, like, putting, like, actual nice food, or at least, like, canned food or something in a public vending machine area. You couldn't do that in America because someone would just destroy that crap in, like it would last for, like, weeks before someone vandalized the crap out of it.
The Arkansas Pine Bluff coach saw something out there. He
But,
didn't
like, it was kind of cool to see. It was like, oh yeah, by the way, you could basically order a pretty decent lunch in certain places in Japan just out of vending machines. You can get a vending machine that makes hot food for you, and then, like, another vending machine that makes, you know, sides and other stuff, and then another vending machine that can get you, like, a coffee. And it was like, wow, that looks really cool. I wish we could have that in America. Too bad we break things all the damn time.
They're going to double team him.
I mean, shit, we had that, what was it? I forget that robot. Hitchbot, I think it was called. The one that basically made it through Canada just fine and made it through parts of, like, most of Europe just fine. And then, like, when it came to America, it didn't hardly even make it off the East Coast before it got vandalized and broken and irreparable. It's like, all right, now it's going to tour across America. We're going to start in, like, New York City, and then it made it to Philadelphia, like 3 hours down the road, and then got destroyed.
Number 44 dishes to the top of the key.
Congratulations.
Hammond beats it to the wing.
See, now that I've seen Neon Genesis Evangelion, I can't think of, like, I can't think the word congratulations without saying it in my head 15 times. It did try to go through Philadelphia, yeah.
Got a hand on it. He read that shot.
Good point. Whoever set it down in Philadelphia. That was. That's the only downside is there's so many places like that. Philadelphia is a great place to send something. What was that crap? Philadelphia is a great place to send something like that because it's like, hey, you could check out the Liberty Bell and, you know, some of the other great statues and all that other nonsense, and then it could be sent on its way, and then it didn't. They just destroyed it instead. I don't think it... To be fair, if it would have made it to, like, Chicago, it probably wouldn't have made it through Chicago. If it made it to, like, St. Louis, it probably would have made it through St. Louis.
Guys, he's trying to get his message across loud and clear.
Any of those, like, top 10 high crime cities probably would have destroyed it in some way, shape, or form.
He gets them both.
Johnny just got done watching deathmatch vids on YouTube, sees the bot and wants to play. Oh, God. Okay. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, that's what we find out, that it was actually him just practicing, like, CZW shit.
4 minutes left in the half.
A little too much activity down there, and he forgot to squeeze it. Always protect the ball, Vern.
I don't know. It was really weird. I don't know how they were able to get. I don't know how they were able to get kebab skewers through the robot's head. It's like really hard plastic. I don't know how that worked. It looked like someone took a weed whacker to it.
Ties him up, but the offense will keep the ball as the arrow's in their favor.
It was covered in thumbtacks and light tube dust.
Number 44 inbounds the ball.
I'm pretty sure it was set on fire at some point as well.
Right wing. Here's the double
and then dropped 15 feet and hung from meat hooks.
Wheeler grabs the rock.
Hammond is having a hard time getting his shot to go, Vern. You just hope it doesn't wreck his confidence,
here we go.
But it's hard to see how it would.
Left wing.
That's not a good idea. Well, it still worked anyway.
Might have decided to switch things up a little bit. He's going to take time.
This is a much lower scoring game than I have been doing. This one might not even get out of the 60s. That's all right.
2:47 left in the first half.
There's no question what kind of defense they're in, Vern. Man-to-man.
They're in man-to-man.
Hammond unloads.
I would have loved to see some sort of crossover between that and NCAA basketball from EA. Like they have him and Dick Vitale going at it, doing their shtick. That would either be the greatest or worst college basketball commentary ever. Just add Dick Vitale to this.
He's doubled up. Boyd
Damn it.
Gets it outright. Anderson.
Do something. There you go.
Stolen by Grambling.
Get down the court. Don't let anybody block you.
Beautiful work to fight through that foul and get to the line for the
Cool.
opportunity.
Both teams will make some substitutions.
Cool. Dude, my arm is so itchy. It's not even funny. Dude, I hate mosquitoes with a passion.
Good for the three-point play.
I'm just gonna stop streaming one day, and then you're gonna realize that I've died from West Nile. I wouldn't. I'd believe that the grass that I was walking in is like where the the resurrection of the West Nile virus is at. I'm going to be in the hospital in 3 days.
Rose tosses it up court.
It's just a matter of time.
Outright. Wheeler releases, hits the quick shot.
R.I.P.
He's got 10.
Ah,
The
damn it.
Golden Lions will retain
It
possession.
worked. It just didn't work as well as I wanted it to. I'm also planning on. I need to find a new. I need to find a new. What is it? Backlog show. Something on my plan to watch list that isn't too amazingly long that I can use to supplement what I'm currently watching.
Thanks, Tracy.
I downloaded a few things that would help.
The high post.
I think I was going to look at potentially, I think. Oh, Jesus, I don't even remember what I was going to watch.
Perfect shot by number 44.
Witchcraft Works.
And they're now behind by 20.
I could do that. I think I have Witchcraft Works since downloaded.
Right side. Hits the jumper. They're now up by 22.
I had a couple of my two buddies that told me about, Neon Genesis Evangelion. They were so happy for me that I had finished it and watched the movie. And the dude who it's his favorite anime was asking me all sorts of questions. He's like, so did you understand this part? Did you understand this part? And I'm like, yeah, I think I understand it. I think this is what they're going for. And he was like, oh, dude, I mean, the things about the show is just, I only have so much time. He's like, I only have so much time to explain all the intricacies of Neon Genesis Evangelion and all the insider things. And it's like, and I told him, I was like, because he's like all the religious things and all the Adam and Eve stuff, and I'm like, yeah, but I read an interview with the guy who created Evangelion, and he said not to look too far into the religious stuff because he doesn't like. He admitted it was like, don't look too far into it. It's not all, it's not all as in depth as you want it to be. Because in Japan, because he basically said in Japan, Christianity's not like this intricate or well-known thing. It's just, this is working out very well right now for me. Yeah, he's like, yeah, don't look too far into it. But of course, that was something that they. Wow, what a run that we had right there towards the end. Referencing Christianity is the same as referencing Greek mythology. Yeah, I thought the creator said in an interview, it was like, don't look too much into it because here in Japan, Christianity is not a big thing, and I'm not trying to, do all that crap. I think he even said he did all the Christian related stuff because it looked cool, like the crosses and all that. It was like, it's just because it looked cool.
We're all set to begin the second half.
I was just thinking, they don't really have hardly any anime that references Greek mythology either. They do have, Is It Wrong to Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? That references Greek mythology. Hell, it's all pretty much Greek. It's not even like referencing it. It's just ham-handed. No, these goddesses are Greek mythology gods and goddesses. There's no references here. That's who they are. But now they're different sexes.
Back to you.
Thanks, Tracy. That last
because we wanted to make Hephaestus a girl with an insanely good ass.
Number 5 gets the tie up, but the offense is going to
Greek
keep
mythology. Yeah, it does get referenced a lot more games than anime. It's just fluff. It's names that they could add on to try to seem deeper than it is.
Here comes the double team. Anticipates the pass.
The extra guy just snuck up on him, and forced the turnover.
That wasn't a good idea.
Clever play by the
Oh,
D.
well.
Off target on the last shot by number 5.
50 to 18.
Bringing the
Yeah, I
double
said
team.
this game wasn't going to get out of the 60s, and then I went on like a huge run, and I got 50 points in the first half, so I kind of blew my own prediction out of the water there, because it'll probably be like, what, 2 more minutes before we
Have got a nice lead.
end up
Has it baseline. Can't
getting
finish
into
in
the
post.
60s,
But they're still out in front
if
by
I don't
30.
completely screw this up too much.
He's double teamed.
I'll admit, though, if I don't score a single basket the rest of the half, I'll probably still end up winning.
10.5 minutes left in the second half.
I have this gut feeling that if I stuck at 50 for the rest of the game, I'd still end up winning.
No room for anybody to do anything about it. He's got 5.
There you go. But the guy also told me, though, too, that they have like legit college courses that cover stuff that happened in Evangelion because of all the so-called religious undertones and all that other stuff that,
Brings it up the floor.
you know,
Turner
was in
pulls
the
trigger. But they're still out in
was
front
in the
by
show, like all the
32.
psychological stuff as well.
Takes it up. Collected inside by
There we
Wheeler.
go. Let's try to do our normal
Gets it
backing
right
in
wing.
nonsense that
Dishes
we
it to the
do,
right side.
just to try to
Dandridge
make them play a little
fires from the
decent
right
defense.
side. It drops.
They have they have college courses for a lot of stuff. That's a very good point.
With the run that they've had
I bet you
now.
I bet you like the community college in town here has some college courses for some random bullshit.
Kennedy inbounds the ball
They've got their defense.
I'll
at
admit
its
that.
limit.
to the free
It's
throw
like,
line.
yeah, there's probably a college course for that, but there's probably college courses for other
Oh,
stuff
nailed
too
the shot
that's
by Haynes.
just as stupid.
6 points, and he leads his team in scoring. Right around 9 minutes left in the second half. Wheeler shoots from the post.
And I bet you it's all like the people who would take something like that is just a bunch of people who want to seem way deeper than they are.
Another rip.
That's not
It's like, you
usually
don't
the spot on the
understand.
floor where you see the double
In the
team.
episode 22, when Asuka starts losing her mind and feels competitive, it's symbolic of. I went through the majority of that show, like literally being like, "How is Asuka people's waifu? What did was it a complete lack of choice that people had that
Dicey pass.
made people like have Asuka as their waifu? Because she annoyed the shit out of me for about 90% of her time on the show.
Too tough a matchup.
He definitely needs
At
to
least
pick on
twice an
someone
episode,
who's on his
Asuka would
side.
say something, complain about something, and I would just be sitting at my, sitting there yelling at my screen, "Oh, will you shut
Has it
up?"
out left. Dandridge from 12 feet away.
If Shinji had a set of
Jackson
balls
corrals
on him,
the
he would have
miss.
told her off.
But they still
She probably would have
lead by
respected him
33.
too.
Kennedy
Simpsons
gets
and
to the
Fall. I
inside.
knew there was a Simpsons course. I've heard about the Simpsons course.
That's exactly why you don't quit working. Once the shot goes up, you keep fighting for those offensive boards to help.
I knew there was something like that. I bet you there's a course for Seinfeld too.
The
Just
tray
because
was
of
missed by
culture and such. Like, I think that anything that's culturally relevant enough, there's probably something for Seinfeld as well. Like how to deal with comedy or
And the arrow
whatever.
pointing to the defense. Nice play to force the turnover.
But yeah, I'll say I saw the entire series.
Higgins
Most of the Dujins
inbounds
have
the
Oscar
ball.
with a less aggressive, but that's Dujins. That's not
Passes to the baseline.
like the whole point of a Dujin is that it's non-canon. So why would canonized Asuka be your waifu if she's less aggressive in the Dujins?
Floyd.
I don't get it. She's
To
like
the backboard, but it was
she's
no
not like a
good.
terrible person.
He's got to make that shot.
Like,
burn.
she's not as bad of a human being as I assumed Haruhi Suzumiya to be towards the end of
Nice move.
the second season,
They're up 64 to 29.
when she, like, crossed a couple of really interesting lines. But she was just whiny. She spent the whole time being whiny.
But it's recovered.
And, like, they sort of explained it, like, it's like, oh, well, she likes them, and when she likes someone, she doesn't want to get too emotionally attached to them, so she pushes them away with her aggressive personality, and it's like, yeah, but get over it. I know it's hard to say to someone like that, but, like, why would you be that aggressive and... Like, I'm assuming you would at least be aware. If you're aware of it, that you're doing that, then why would you continue to do that if you know how that is affecting your relationship with people? It's like, my aggressive personality is affecting my relationship with the boy I have a massive crush on and I really like. I should continue this type of personality until he realizes that I have a thing for him. It's like, no, that's...
He wants to make sure that everyone is
not how you should be doing that.
Knocks it loose, but it's recovered by Hammond. Bounces it to the left side.
Oh, there was a lot of questions I forgot to ask him, but I won't even worry too much about it.
About 5.5 minutes
Shit.
left in the second half. Last shot dropped in by Hammond.
All right, let's be just a little bit better with how we pass. There you go.
Wheeler got it from the left block. He's 10 for 13 for the game.
I'm waiting for like the stupidest of animes to have like a stupid college course. But now you can watch all the movies.
Number 44 catches it, top of the key.
Yeah, it's like, now you can watch the Rebuild series, and it's like, I don't know if I want to watch the Rebuild series because I invested my time already. I don't need to watch a rebooted version of it, unless it's... Because I heard it's kind of sort of the same story, so... Why would I want to watch the same story over, and then perhaps they're better people? Maybe? Asuka just got on my goddamn nerves every time. It's like, yeah, she's good looking, but Jesus. Mari is really... Okay, Mari... I heard about her. I haven't ever... I don't know.
Bringing the double team. Boyd tosses it up. Nails it.
She wasn't in the original series, was she? She was just in the Rebuild, wasn't it? I don't remember her being in the original series.
Gets it right side. Wheeler passes it to the right side. Baseline.
Will you move? Go towards the basket? Just to... Ah, crap. Wrong button.
Wheeler.
Okay, you can't back down your man. I haven't seen any of Rebuild, so I don't know. She's Rebuild only.
Knocks down the first one. The Golden Lions are making substitutions.
That's weird, though, because it's supposed to... Because as far as I know, it's supposed to be kind of a reboot of the series almost. Almost like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood was with Full Metal Alchemist. It's just keeping better on the story compared to the first time around. Like, but now there's a whole new character. I don't know. It's really odd to me. A lot of deviation happens. I don't know. I might see it.
Well, Vern, hopefully he won't have any
I'll have to see.
problems with that injury.
I devoted my time already. I got other movies to watch.
Dangerous pass. Jones. Nice.
I've heard so much about the disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya, and I kind of want to see it, because I heard it's like one of the best things that Kyoto Animation has ever done. Like, OMG, this is the greatest thing ever. It's such a great story. And it's like, yeah, but it's 2.5 hours long. And you're trying to make it devoted to a character that I started to really dislike by the end of the series.
Robertson grabs the rebound inside.
Well, you can't fault him for taking that shot. The defense shouldn't be giving him such an open look.
Kennedy inbounds the ball.
Actually, I don't think it's actually devoted too much to Haruhi Suzumiya. I think it's like the exact opposite.
Hammond with the floater.
But still.
Gets the rebound.
It's like, why should I care if she comes back?
Quick defensive reaction changed the trajectory.
That's what great
Damn.
defenses do.
Oh.
Contest every shot.
There we go. You fell asleep during disappearance. Now we're going to round to it. The 2.5 hours part is what really gets me. It's like, it's 2.5 hours. What are you doing?
Going to keep it with the possession arrow pointed
Why?
their way.
That's 8 episodes worth. You might as well have just made a whole second season. You might as well have just done a whole nother season at that point. I don't know why you had to do a extra long movie for this one arc.
Scores after the quick crossover. But they still trail by
You could have
36.
you could have spent the time.
Rises and
You could have spent the time doing that arc instead of the excess like 6 episodes on the Endless 8, and it would have been much better. And then you could have cut it to two seasons, and then more people most likely would have watched it.
Hayes inbounds the
I think
ball.
that's on my.
Floyd has it right wing. Pass to
What
the
is it?
elbow.
Kyokai no
Hammond.
Kanata. I was sort of interested in the first episode. I don't know. I know that's on my like on hold list. It didn't really grab my attention.
The defense did a nice job, but the young fella has to finish strong when he gets
I don't
to
know.
the
Something
tip
about
like
it just
that.
didn't grab my attention the way I thought it would.
Bounces it to the left side.
Can he back down? He's not going to be able to back him down. Are you kidding me?
Takes the shot. Hits the three-pointer.
There we go.
He's 1 for 2 from deep.
I don't know why we're doing. I don't know why I'm always so aggressive. Like as if
Swings
like
it to the right wing.
if I'm not aggressive, we could possibly lose in this next minute and a half.
Haynes gets it on the free throw line. Canned by Hammond. And they're now behind by 37.
That was dumb.
Steal by Haynes.
That was
Bucket is
dumb.
good, and he'll have a chance for one more.
Why did I do that? Why did I do any of that?
Good for the three-point play. Rose inbounds the ball.
Yeah.
1:32
I always like to
left in the
preface
game.
my anime opinions with, by the way, my opinion is shit because I haven't seen a ton of anime and I like the stupidest stuff in the world.
Connects by 37. He's doubled up. Jackson tosses it
There
up
we
court.
go.
Behind the arc. Hit the front of the rim and bounced out. Off the mark.
It almost
by Hammond.
makes me wonder
Don't want
because
another
like
shot with that
okay,
much space.
they also
He knows
do
he can make it.
because I was told also not to give a crap about like the
Double clutches, finishes with
first
the
2
strong
Madoka
touch.
Magica movies because
Shot
it's
to hang on to the
basically
lead. They're doing it all out there.
a review, like a quick
High
review
post.
of like
Here's the double team. Takes
the
it up.
first season,
Pass by Kennedy.
and then I look at the times for them and they're 2 hours apiece,
5 seconds
and it's like
differential between the
that's
shot
4
clock
hours
and
of
the game.
movie devoted to 12
Last
episodes.
marked by Hobbs.
You basically
game
just
is out of
put
reach
out
for
2 movies that was
just not
basically
enough
the
time.
entire
Let's go.
show. You maybe cut out a few key scenes, but you're talking 4 hours of anime time.
No way he was coming
Like,
up empty when he got the ball
20
that
minutes,
close to
12
the rim.
episodes,
Number
they're
5 brings it up
talking
court.
3, 4, that's about 4 hours.
Gets the finger roll to fall.
That's
They should hold
right
on
about
to the
4
lead.
hours of time as a
They
12
smart.
episode
Walk away with the
deal,
win.
so yeah, that's basically the entire series just on 2 movies.
With the shot.
I heard the third movie did that same thing as well, where they were like, we're going to introduce a whole new character
Inbounds the ball.
and she's going to be the best one.
We're the last ones to touch it, and they'll turn it over. The Tigers will get a few of their starters back in the game.
Well, this was a good
Hammond
3
races
games.
up. It's off,
Damn, you almost made it.
and that's the ball game. The
cash
Golden
cow,
Lions,
good point.
89 to 55.
You don't ever make that much.
Now we'll bring you our player of the game.
I got to stop itching my arms and my feet.
Let's quickly go to Greg Gumbel in the studio with the Pontiac game-changing performance.
Thanks, Vern. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports Studios.
Oh, what was the
I'm
game-changing
Doug Gumbel with
performance? It was
today's
probably
version
some
of
like
Pontiac
random
game-changing
pass leading
performance.
to like a layup.
There is
That's
nothing
generally
more
how it
exciting in
worked here.
basketball than a slam dunk that
Pass
rocks the
leading
house.
to a
The
layup.
Grambling
Oh, a
State
dunk.
Tiger. Slam the door
Which
on
one
your
was that?
opponent with
Who knows?
big-time dunks like the one you're seeing here. This is a dunk his teammates will be buzzing about.
The one with 3.5
Hey,
minutes
thanks,
left.
Greg. This is Vern Lundquist for
That
Tracy
put us up
Wilson
by
and Bill
40.
Raftery. Glad you were
And
here with us for
made
College
people
Hoops
realize, look how
2K8.
empty their section is. That is insanity. Yuki Yuna is a hero. isn't like, don't they have like a third season coming out like really soon? I think that's the one that has like a third season coming out. Nope. Okay. There's something that has like a brand new season coming out this next season. I'd have to look. Let's see what it is. Upcoming. Is there something that people are like super uber excited about, and I don't know. There's another series coming next season, but it'll be different characters. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the hell it was. Oh well. I'm looking at the upcoming anime, and they also include hentai in there. So there's like a whole bunch of upcoming anime, but a lot of it is also just hentai that's coming out. So it's like, well, all right, that was 3 games. 4 o'clock. Yeah, I think it's Link. I couldn't do it. It was on my phone, but if you just go to like my anime list and you can hit like upcoming anime, you can see just everything that's upcoming. I'll try to get it on my computer here in a second once I'm done saving all this. All right. Talked about it days ago. I'm going to switch games to the Bigs 2, but this is it for College Hoops. So, for the people who watch this on YouTube, thanks. The best set of 3 games I've had so far, so it makes